at this moment. Bo?
Thank you, Chris Schenkel. The True Value has historically been one of the highest scoring bowling tournaments on the PBA Tour, and this year was no exception. However, one individual supplied most of the fireworks. Check out these scores. Round 1, Round 2, Round 3 averaged a fabulous 272. 18 games, a 260 average, eclipsing Earl Anthony's record of almost 2 decades. And finally, the 42-game record for the PBA. He beat Tom Baker's record of 247. He averaged 248, and that man is our tournament leader, Norm Duke. And Duke, how did you do it? I mean, everybody says this is impossible.
Well, it was just a dream week, you know. The guys that I was bowling with the first round just kept saying, "Man, something's shining on you," because I was carrying the off hits and everything was going my way, and it just kept going. And I'm just hoping I got one more game left.
Well, 272 average, you can only miss one frame in a whole game, but you must have struck every ball.
It seemed that way. It really did. And boy, I just, you know, I'll probably reflect on it in a couple of weeks, but right now it's just, I can't think about it. I got to go over here and finish the job.
One game left. What's going to happen?
220 is going to be a big game today.
All right. Good luck. He's very confident, Chris, but he's got a tough field to follow, and there's a lot of money at stake.
Certainly is. 43, 1,800. All right. Norm Duke is there. And so is Bryan Goebel. Don't forget the fact he's hot. He's warmed up now. He's had a total of 19 strikes.
We've given you the domination of Duke in the tournament. He was 576 pins ahead of Bryan Goebel. Now they're dead even. This is the championship game. It's all on the line. One game.
And the first time he started with a strike. He had 2 opens in his previous 2 games. Now, the amazing Norm Duke, Edmond, Oklahoma, native of Texas. Like he never quit bowling last night, though, where he shot at 299.
He had 3 300s and 2 299s, and look at this style, a 6.5 step delivery. Look at those eyes riveted. The key, watch him pull that left arm back as the right shoulder comes through and stays directly underneath the ball, solid on balance at the line. Look at those stats. Right now, he's just even with 9 frames left in the tournament.
The 10 pin on the left lane for the 29-year-older, 5'5", 123 pounds.
The low angle, Duke doesn't quite get the finish that he wants on this left-hand lane. The 6 pin just doesn't quite bump out the 10. Once again, is one of the greatest players in the game today. Excellent spare shooting technique, cuts that hook down to almost nothing, goes straight across lane.
Last year's ABC Masters champion in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
A 3-sport star in college right here up on the approach has a chance to take the early lead.
So the man that hasn't won since May of 1991 has a double and leads by 10. Now the clock starts. Three, 20-pin lead.
Chris, he talked about his reactive resin ball being just a bonanza for him, and that is true on that shot as the ball just rolled out solid in the pocket for 3 in a row.
So Norm has his second in 3 frames.
Duke with just a little bit more power on the right-hand lane, pops the 10 out. This is the shot he was looking for in the second frame. You see the 6 do a little damage on the 10 there in the right-hand corner. Duke with just ideal style. Let's just draw some straight lines. You don't have to draw circles for this guy. Right to the foul line, everything in position.
Norm Duke putting them there. Championship game. The trophy, plus 43,000. Landmark Lanes, where Bryan Goebel, who's won 2 matches, is in the final against the incredible Norm Duke.
Here's the frame that most of the players have struggled with this season. That little delay coming up in the 4th frame. Let's see if Goebel gets very aggressive, makes a good long follow through to make the ball set up.
A 4-bagger.
Bryan Goebel, one of the most disciplined players on the PBA Tour. Here's his line on the left-hand lane. He's playing the big hook similar to Norm Duke, trying to stay right inside the second arrow, swinging out almost to the edge and kind of letting the ball roll out in the 1-3 pocket. He's perfect through 4.
Through 5. Though, I often comment how bowling is fun for people of all sizes, and it certainly isn't a disadvantage to be 5 feet 5 inches tall.
No, not like Norm Duke. The lower you can get to the lane and still have a full swing, I think it's an advantage because there's just less room for error and less bounce on the ball.
Look at that. Here, the True Value Open is indicated 15 times, and look at the people, the pros that have won this championship. Some of the great names in the game: Brian Voss, Walter Ray, Ted Hannes. Look at that twice.
Right now, Norm Duke, who trails by 20, is only missed in 1 frame. The second frame, he left a 10-pin, can cut the lead to 10.
Okay. 5 in a row, and Bryan Goebel, who won 2 games, 254 to 191 and 230 to 194, going against this young man.